All right, guys, so I'm here at the course. I'm gonna play my first tournament of the year. I'm doing a lot of things. I did a lot of things to my swing, as you've seen on my videos. I'm really looking forward to playing today. 18 holes. It's just a little cold, but I'm gonna do a little warm up. I got about 40 minutes before tee time. And the main thing that I'm gonna be doing is what I'm been working at home. I'm gonna try to put a little footage on my little camera there. So I'm not sure if I can get, obviously not all the holes, but I'll try to put as much as I can. So looking forward to this, guys. Stay tuned for the video. All right, guys, so I didn't record the first two holes. Basically, I made a par on one of the toughest holes, and then I made a double bogey, basically in the putting. So I'm 2 over par right now, and I'm trying to I'm hitting my second shot here. I have like 130 yards. It's uphill and against the wind, as you can see, and doing my pre-shot routine, which is what I'm doing on every shot right now. And I'm just trying to get it to the flag right there. You can see the pin there on the right side. I'm actually aiming at the center of the green because I don't want to lose it to the left. And I wasn't sure what the wind was going to do here. So I hit the shot and I kind of kept it a little low. And this one barely made it on the green, but just slightly to the left. So here I barely made it to the green, and I'm having this issue. First hole I made a par. The second hole I doubled it, and basically I like 4-putt it. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with my putting right now. I'm playing great irons so far and great drives, and I'm just missing like the 2 footers. So but my long putts are pretty good, as you can see here. I'm gonna show you this putt right here. I was trying to keep it a little bit of left of the pin right there, and this one was very clean, as you can see there. And when that was basically like probably like 2 feet, and you know what, guys, I missed this putt, so I made a bogey in this hole. Okay, so I'm 3 over, and this next one, it's a par 4. It's one of the longest par 4s, but it's downhill, but unfortunately there's a lot of wind against. So I'm trying to go to my pre-shot routine there, and I'm trying to just aim at the center of the fairway, and I need to get it as far as possible so I can have a second shot to the green, because considering the wind, it will be a very tough second shot to get to the green. This one flushed it really good. It was against the wind, but I think I had like 200 yards left. So basically I have about like 200 yards left, slightly downhill, but wind against. Now I'm striking my irons really good, so I went for this. I used my 3-iron. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to get there. You can see there what I'm doing there. I'm just placing the ball. So I place a tee, pick up the ball, and I put the ball back and remove the tee. So I grabbed my 3-iron here, and I just took that aim to the center of the green, and I just basically tried to get it to the green as much as possible. And unfortunately, I kind of got it a little heavy, and if you look, there is like water right before the green. So it passed the water though, so I was still safe. So now basically I have like a little chip. It's about like 25 yards. I'm using the same technique on these chips right here, and doing the ulnar deviation on my downswing. I have a 60-degree here. I'm a little frustrated because I'm missing those little putts on every hole. So I want to get this close and just end the hole with a par. So this was pretty good. It was actually probably like 3 feet. So I was a little bit terrified again, because I don't know if I was going to miss that or not. So basically here I had a 3-footer, and you know, I didn't want to miss it because on the second hole I 4-putted, and on the third hole I missed like a 3-footer. So I have another 3-footer right here, and I just took my time, and I just didn't want to miss it because I was gonna get really frustrated if I missed it. So I'm taking my time here, and I'm trying to just stay focused and just tap it in basically. And I think it was a lot to do with the wind as well. So I'm glad I got that par right there out of the way. So I'm still 3 over. So the next hole is a par 5, a little bit uphill, and basically there's no way you can get it in 2. So it's a layup hole. I have my driver and doing my same rehearsal and everything. This driver here wasn't the best, I have to say, but it got me decent distance, just a little bit to the right. So as you can see, I hit that, kind of sliced it a little bit, but it got me decent distance. The only problem that is that it was like underneath a tree. So basically, I have a swing, but the problem is that the club will touch those branches there on my backswing. So this, I think I just didn't play it right, because I should have played just like a different shot. Unfortunately, it did hit the branches as I took my backswing, and kind of like this was just a miss hit, but I was okay with it because there wasn't much that I could have done there. All right, so here I have a 9-iron, and basically I have to aim to the left of the green because there's a big slope there on the green. It's a very slopey green, so I can't really go for the flag. I had to play left. And so I grab my 9-iron here, and again, I'm going through my same routine. I'm just trying to do the radial and ulnar deviation. And I think I got a good alignment here, and this was a pretty decent shot. I lost my step there, but it was in a good line, just where I wanted to play it, to the left of the green. So basically now I have this putt for birdie, and it's a tough one because it's downhill. So I have to get the right pace, otherwise I will end up at the beginning of the green there. So I went to my routine there, reading it. Now, I'm not afraid of these putts, but I'm just afraid of the little tap ends, basically. That's where I was having a lot of issues. So this right here, I just tried to just keep my line, and on my ulnar deviation, it's been working great on this one. And as you can see here, that was a perfect putt right there, and that got me my first birdie of the day. Okay, so I couldn't record the tee shot here, but it was about 165-yard par 3. I hit a very, very smooth 6-iron, a little bit to the right of the pin there, as you can see there. And so I had a chance to actually birdie this hole. It's like probably, I would say like 15 feet or maybe 20 feet here. So but again, I was just terrified of getting it just too far. I wanted to just get a par, just get it really close, and then just tap it in. So this one, I was missing those right there. So this was very important to me because I did not want to miss that. So I tried to just rehearse, and I didn't want to fall into just missing those little putts right there. So I stayed really focused here, and actually, I made it. So I was really happy to keep my birdie from the previous hole. All right, so this is hole number 7. It's a short par 4, blind shot, basically. You can go for the green, but it's better to lay up. So hit an iron. I have a 4-iron here. I'm just trying to pick my line and just hit it to the center of the fairway. There's actually a little flag there, a little stick to keep your line, because there's out of bounds to the right and left. So this is a very tough iron shot here. I need to just stay focused and just hit a decent shot. But like I say, I was hitting really, really good shots, and I want to take this time right now just to show you that how I'm improving here. Look at this, I'm doing radial right there, and look at my downswing, how the club is dropping, and that's something that I've never done before. And regardless of how I hit the ball, it's always going to be flushed for me. I hit a little bit to the right, but it was a clean shot. Okay, so second shot here is going to be a blind shot. You can't see the green. I can barely see it. Just like if I walk a little bit in front of me, I can see the flag. And this is calculating the slope is like 125 yards. So I decided to play my pitching wedge here. And it was just a little hard for me to aim here. So I was trying to pick a good line. And again, I'm going through my same rehearsal right there. You see how I'm doing the ulnar deviation on my downswing and radial on my takeaway. So I'm trying to just stay focused here. and just hit a good shot like I've been doing so far. So I was quite excited because I had a good score up to this point. I didn't want to lose it. And this one right here, I kind of pulled it. I pulled it, but I was still on the green, just on the left side of the green. So just slightly to the left. I wasn't too concerned with that. But I did want it something closer to where I can have a chance for a birdie. So that wasn't, hitting it that far from the pin is not going to give you chances to birdie. So here again, I'm just trying to get it close to a point where I can just tap it in without having to be worried about missing like a 2 footer, like I did already on 2 holes. So this right here went just a little short. So then here I was, I mean, you don't know how terrified I was this because I was missing these little putts, and I already lost 3 strokes to just missing like 2 footers, 3 footers like this. So straight, just focus, and I was just glad that I made it. So I'm still 2 over, heading into hole number 8. All right, guys. So I'm 2 over, and I have the last 2 holes. Unfortunately, the battery was about to die. This is a really intimidating shot because there's water all through the right and there's out of bounds to the left. So I grabbed my 4 irons here, trusty 4 iron, and I was just trying to make good contact. And this one actually was pretty good. It's something that I've been working on my ulnar deviation, and it's been paying off. I mean, it was a great shot. It was just, I split the fairway here, and it gave me like about probably like 170 yards. All right, so I did run out of batteries. I ended the hole number 8. I bogeyed that one. I started to miss putts all of a sudden. So I missed a putt like this. It was like a 5 footer, so it was okay there. Then on the last hole, it was a par 3. I missed another putt, and that was like a 2 footer. So I entered the front 9, 4 over, and then I started the back 9. I was hitting fantastic drives, irons. Everything seems to work with this radial ulnar. It's always in the fairway. I don't think I ever hit more fairways in regulations or green in regulations before. Unfortunately, I started to miss a lot of putts for some reason. Not my lag putts, my short putts. So then I started bogeying. I 4-putted 1 hole. I just could not get it. It was sitting on a little slope, and I was just like, I was getting really, really frustrated. So I finished the back 9 8 over. So it was a complete disaster, but not because of my swing. I never lost the ball. I played with the same ball the entire round, and I never actually got it into the water or any hazard. And miss hits, I don't think, apart from one where I couldn't really turn, as you've seen in the video. Apart from that one, I don't really have any miss hits. A little bit to the right or left. It was just the putting for some reason. So guys, I don't know if you ever experienced this where you start missing like 2 footers or 3 footers, but I was just stuck in that. I got green in regulation, I got it close, and then I missed my birdie, I got it close, and then I was missing putts like this for some reason. Not sure what happened there. It's something new, but overall I'm really excited because it was the first time that I actually played really, really well throughout my whole round. I mean, I felt the shots flushed, driver, including 3 irons, long irons, short irons. Everything seemed to be working, and I think what happened, I was really, really excited about my game that I kind of neglected my putting. I was like really like almost like too overwhelmed with thinking that finally I got to this level where I can hit shots without like slicing it or hooking it. And so I was a little bit too excited, I think, overwhelmed. And I think maybe that led to me missing this short putt. So I'm not going to let that, get me down. The score obviously didn't reflect what I actually, I missed like 7 overall, 7 2-footers. So I could have ended up with a good score. It was an 83. Which is not great, but for the first tournament of the season, I guess it's okay. I think now the excitement is going to wear off. I'm going to understand that, okay, this is how I'm going to be playing now with this new technique where I'm actually hitting more fairways, more greens. So I think I'm not going to be overly excited in the next few rounds. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was you know, the most that I could do with the little cam that I bought to show you some of the clips from the tournament. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like me to do this on other tournaments. It was actually very discreet. I just put it on my carry on my trolley, and I just pressed the little cam as I took my shots. I had to leave it there for a while so I didn't have to like go back to it and hit record and then come back. So it wasn't really a big deal recording, so I could do that in the future as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.